Back to the streets where the kids are near. Love was around the corner from you. You paid away like an old-time jive. The birds swear never seen you look so alive. Back the train up on the path, rolling up the tracks, no, you'll never see it again. Wrote the song that you dug so much. I'm living it up with my boys and such. Oh, we won't go back to the room where we sold our souls. Oh, we won't go. Oh, boots and rolls down with the shrine of American gold. Oh, boots and rolls. Packs together, bounded by your oath as brothers. The night was ours for taking, rolling cigarettes and sneaking out. We sung our songs of youth and promised that we'd never lose it. We won't go back to the room where we sold our souls. We won't go. Boots and rolls down with the shine of American gold. Boots and rolls.
That's Souls from Hippo Campus live here in the Current Studios on the local show. I'm your host, Andrea Swensson, in the studio right now with Jake, Nathan, Zach, and Whistler. Hey, guys.
Hello.
Hola.
It has been a couple of really crazy years for you. I was thinking about the last time you were in the Current Studio was back in 2014 before Bashful Creatures had even come out. Now you're touring constantly. You've been on Conan. It's just been so fun for me to sit here and watch you just take off. So I guess, my first question is just, how are you guys doing amid all of this constant touring and creation? How are you holding up?
It's been great.
Good.
We're good. It's good to be home here for a little bit. It's been a blur. It's amazing.
I can't even imagine.
I don't know. I don't know where I am right now, actually. What is
St.
this?
Paul.
Yeah, St. Paul.
Yeah.
Great.
I think you guys are a little familiar with downtown St. Paul.
Yeah.
Just
High
the
school and
slightest.
whatnot.
Well, what is it like for you to come back to the Twin Cities now that you've been in so many other places?
It makes it that much better, I think.
Really?
Honestly. I know it's cheesy, but there's no place quite like Minneapolis around. Austin's a little bit similar. Portland maybe a little bit similar, but home is home, man.
Yeah. What have you learned about home and what you like about it from being on the road?
I think it's just, I think the scene here is just so strong. I mean, everybody's out for everybody's best interests. Like, it's such a community here, and that's something you don't find anywhere else. I feel like there's a lot of competition in a lot of big cities, and in Minneapolis, it's not like that. Everybody's out for the good of everybody else, which is cool.
Yeah, that is cool. I'm curious to know, thinking back 2 years ago, before your music had been released and when you were still just gigging around, I think I saw you at Stevens Square Park playing a free show. What were your kind of hopes and dreams for Hippo Campus at that time, and how did they compare to what has happened?
I think the biggest goal that we had back in 2014 was play First Ave. Like, it doesn't matter, just play First Ave. And then it wasn't even headlining. It was just like play First Ave. And then bang, bang, boom. Now I don't know what to do.
Now we have no goals. Yeah. We're done. Nah, yeah, that was definitely a big one. I think at the time we were just trying to write as much music as we could and play as much as we could. Just sort of do the intuitive. So I think that, another goal was what did we want to do? I think did we want a van at that point? No.
Yeah, that was a big goal.
Maybe it was.
That was the goal after First Ave, was to get a van.
Oh, yeah.
Because we were leaving 2 months later,
We
right?
got a van 3 days before we started touring.
Oh, wow.
That says anything about our planning skills.
Cutting it close.
So are you able to write new music while you're on the road, or is that something that you have to kind of step away from the touring cycle to do?
We can't really write music on the road just because our process is so organic and collaborative. We have to get in a room together, be with our instruments, be with our pedal boards, for creativity to really happen in the way that we enjoy it. It's something that we're starting to learn how to do, I think, is be able to write on the road, at least just writing poetry or like words and stuff. But we have yet to kind of figure out a way that we can get all of our instruments into a room on the road.
Yeah, that makes sense. So obviously the big question on people's minds, you put out the South EP last year. We're wondering if there's new music on the way from Hippo Campus.
There is new music. I can tell you that much. I don't know how soon it'll be here, but there's definitely
We're actually releasing it tomorrow. Surprise! Full album.
Beyonce style, just full.
Yeah.
It's
actually 2 albums.
2 albums and a movie.
Ooh.
Give it
2
a
movies.
Theme park.
2 movies, yeah.
Just one better than Chance.
Yeah. Nah, yeah, there's new music coming. Get ready.
Sweet. Well, we are looking forward this week to Rock the Garden. You guys are going to be rocking on Saturday, and we're going to talk a little bit more about that, but we'll get another song first. Here's Violet. It's Hippo Campus live in the current studios on The Local Show.
Golden line and overcame lullaby which can crack the sky with an up and out peace inside American eye cherry cheese and bloodshot eyes, American eyes, see good on earth and truth in life. Finally trying to start your flight, trying to get up and go to the world that I always know. You'll come to me with a bitter wind in agony. up in the company of those bad broken hearts. See good honor and truth in life. Finally trying to start your pride, yeah, trying to get up and go to the world where I was known. Finally, you and your right, yeah, always trying to get up and go to the world where I was known. Go, you go, 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 you go. Go, you go, 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 you go, you go.
That's Hippo Campus live here in the studios of The Current. You're listening to The Local Show. A little preview of what's to come this Saturday, June 18th, when Hippo Campus play Rock the Garden, along with Girl Party, Flaming Lips, Chance the Rapper, and many more. My name is Andrea Swensson, and that was a song called Violet. I am curious to know, well, you know, we're talking about Rock the Garden, and you guys have obviously played many different kinds of venues, but what is it like for you to play an outdoor festival type atmosphere? Do you adjust your set, or do you perform differently in that setting?
We probably play a hell of a lot faster.
Yeah.
But it's always been usually pretty an amazing experience. Even like Cultivate Festival this last summer was amazing, and it was awesome to be able to play to the home crowd and to have that big of a home crowd.
That was the one in Loring Park?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. And so makes us look forward to being able to do something like that again. It's always a very different energy.
Yeah.
Especially, well, it doesn't really matter what kind of day it is outside. If people are there and they're willing to give you their all, then it's always a really cool experience.
Yeah. Do you guys have anything in particular planned for your Rock the Garden set that we can look forward to?
I don't know if you guys mind if I say it, but we're planning like a full frontal nudity thing. Not us, but a couple friends of ours and fat guy. No, that's not a thing. We don't have that.
Should be. You just talk. Yeah, we should make that happen. We don't really plan anything out ever. I don't know. I think we were talking about a Prince cover maybe.
Ooh.
But it'd be kind of hard since we'll be like, we get back like the day before Rock the Garden, so
right.
It'd be kind of hard to flush that out in time. But you know, who knows?
That's what sound checks are for.
That's what sound checks for. Just casually cover Prince.
Do you guys have a relationship to Prince's music?
Whistler and I,
Yeah.
back in high school, we had one class together, and we used to always sing Kiss to each other when we'd walk in the room. So
Aw.
we kind of bonded
Pretty intimate
over the purple
thing.
one. Yeah, it was super intimate. Yeah.
Yep.
I can imagine it would be a little surreal to be on the road when news like that breaks and your hometown is obviously responding in a massive way.
I think we might have been home,
We
actually.
were,
It might have been,
actually.
like one of the few days we were home.
It was
Oh, okay.
like the
Well,
weekend
yeah.
right before we left, I think.
Okay.
I remember driving and seeing just like the sky was super like dark, it was rainy, and Purple Rain came on the current, and I was like, oh, I love this song. And I had no idea that, Prince had passed, and I got home and read it, and I was like, oh, such a crazy thing.
Yeah. Yeah. That was a unforgettable moment. I'm curious to know, we've talked in the past about the Halo Klein and how that applies to kind of your ethos and how so much of your music is about this time between youth and adulthood. Now, some time has passed. You're obviously maturing. You're growing up. You're growing up on stage and on tour. What is that experience like for you?
I think it's very humbling, honestly. I mean, again, like you have these preconceived notions about what adulthood means, like aside from being a musician on the road. And when you kind of pair those two together, it's just like a very crazy combination. You just start to realize how like big the world is in some ways, but also like how small it is in other ways. It's just like, it's really crazy to leave Minneapolis and be touring around and stuff. It's just so many things, man.
Yeah, I don't know where to start, really.
Yeah.
Something like that. I think it just makes you sort of reevaluate where you've can ground yourself, I suppose, where you have anchors, or where you need to anchor sometimes. But it's tough. It's always changing. Like a year ago, we thought differently about touring. 6 months ago, we thought differently about it. It's always just constantly being recycled, and I think that an important aspect to maintain is to be flexible and just go with the flow, be down for whatever. So
That makes sense. Do you think the dynamic in the band has changed through the years?
no, we all still hate each other. So
I can tell.
yeah, I think so. In regards to songwriting, it's starting to change more so, more where it's noticeable, I think. But as far as the four of us go, I think that we're four individual dudes that are maturing and, like you said, just growing up, and I think that we'll always be changing, but we'll always be friends, first and foremost. So it's changed, but not really. Yes, but no.
We grow up with each other on the road in the eyes of people, we're always being watched, and on stage specifically.
Right.
And even off stage, when we're meeting fans or whatever, just all that. And that can be a humbling thing. It can be a very confusing thing. It can be painful at times. But in the end, we always have us four when we get back in the van, or when we go back to our hotels and Jake and Zach share a room and Nathan and I share a room, and that's our home that we have, and it's there's no room for anything else except just love and care for one another, because otherwise it would just be that much more of a difficult situation to deal with every single day on the road.
We wouldn't survive, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's kind of an unspoken, just truce almost. I don't know. It's weird. It's a weird world, but it's an amazing experience that we get to share with each other. So.
Well, that sounds like maturity to me.
Yep.
This is all filtered super hard.
Can you be mature? Yeah, I'm 16, so.
I just turned 12.
Well, we'll get some more music out of you guys. Once again, you can see Hippo Campus at Rock the Garden this Saturday, June 18th. We are so excited to be outside with you guys at Boom Island with so many other fantastic bands on the bill as well. Thank you to Michael DeMark for engineering today's session. This is South Hippo Campus live in the studios of The Current.
the soft side of where you left my rose crown. You broke down and left me with a just on a black gun and $40. Just on a black gun and $40. Reached down and drowned myself in whiskey. Back around and drowned out. Left me with a just on a black gun and $40. Just on a black gun.
The Current is public media made possible thanks to member support.